This thing's sick.
Yep. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
For a G.
Super sick. Monster. Yeah, this thing's sweet. Tube chap, the whole thing, huh? That's sick. Wow. No, that's the real deal. Guys, check this out. That is serious stuff right here. Oh yeah, a little header wrap gets in there and it just.
I didn't want to use it, but
Yeah, once it gets in.
after the tune, things might cool down. I changed the
Yeah, and it will cook out. Just
I
takes a
dropped
while.
30 degrees. If I can drop some temperature in this thing, I'll get rid of it.
Jamie in here on the Holly. How's she looking?
Really good now.
Just giving her some tip in.
He put a big throttle body on it. The fuel table is really far off. I've come down like, so just so you know, these VE numbers, you see they're like 39 to 46. They were like 72.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
They just put some Excel
So yeah,
in
and
it.
see, then we're, now we're, real close, within like 3%, 0 to 3% now. The graph, this was like peaky and valley through the whole thing. So just kind of smoothing it down. A lot of this is probably going to lay down, but just haven't gotten there yet. Just,
you're just
trying to smooth it out and get it where it needs to be. Yep.
And you've been working on the just tip in and Excel
just
stuff.
tip in and the idle and the startup and stuff.
Dude, this was one of the big things, you've taught me over the years. The learn, the closed loop and the learn, especially here at idle. This stuff here, it can just get into this fat oscillation. Yeah.
So just yank that down to where it's not correcting much.
Yeah.
Just down there at that idle area. Because you're fighting the idle motor, you're fighting the O2 sensor, you're fighting everything back and forth. So, yeah, now that that's all real close, and it was oscillating, it was trying to, give it 40, pull 40, give 40, pull 40.
It was hunting it out.
Yeah. So like the learn and the closed loop compensations were opposite of each other. Only got one on it. But like the learn table was trying to pull 40 and the compensation was trying to give it 50. It's like back and forth.
Absolutely beautiful ride. Yeah, this is cool. Wow. This is perfect for Colorado.
Yeah.
So it's quick?
Yeah. Quick, yeah.
It sounds good.
LS3.
Oh,
Blueprint LS3 427.
Blueprint LS3 427.
With the 547, and then we did some other stuff to it. I think the engine dyno was at 637, and pulled it off the dyno at 673.
Woo. All right.
This drivetrain is going to kill it now, though.
I mean, that's just
Yeah.
part of it. But
Yep.
But it did turn out good. Just like you said, it's all the little details.
Still got to finish the inside. I'm gonna do the roof like I did the floors with panels.
That is cool.
Those are all little rivets.
All these.
Yeah. Drilled and riveted.
Wow. I mean, it's already, the diamond pattern's already really sweet. It's cool.
I wanted it to, with the door shut, I wanted it to look like it stopped as EJ.
Yeah.
For the most part. That was my goal.
You got that goal. I didn't realize it was tube chassis till you said it, and then I really dived in. I was like, holy cow.
You want to hit the window from over there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He knows his ride.
Hold on, he's got a trick.
To walk to the rescue.
Welcome back to the shop, guys. We've got a little dyno action for you today. This thing is just fantastic. What a way to start, huh? Let's get her strapped down here. Make some pulls. See how she does. It is a sweet little ride.
I'm pretty much ready to back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think straight back, and we'll just put you a little towards the back. Little more. Yep. Yeah, that'll work. I can tug it. All right, let's do this. Strap it up. Probably right there. I'd like that. Cool design, cool chassis. Been working on this thing for 7 years, and now it's here. Just look at the anti-roll bar on this thing. It's incredible. There's so many different details. From the brakes. What a treat this is. You guys get to be all part of it. Find a good camera angle. Something like this, maybe. Alright, James just noticed one of the O2 sensors is freaking out.
No, it's wigging out. I think he's only got one on it. But he said he's had this problem, so we should probably look at like the location of it. And it was like really rich, and he did just switch the oil because he was running an oil in it that it was getting real fuely, and it was getting a lot of
yeah,
moisture.
but it had a bunch of correction in it, and it's jumping around like that.
I think I've got the correction close enough now. We should change it, but because it's wigging.
Does it
out.
steady up or not at all?
No. Yep. Yeah, it just started wigging out.
Let's find it.
Yep, of course.
That's the nature of the beast.
That's why I like that. Now with the correction and everything being closer and the different oil, it shouldn't do this as much, hopefully. Does it look like
Okay, so it's
spot print?
yeah, it's right up here. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's on top. Yeah. Huge. Yeah. I saw a reel the other night. It just went in, sucks the suspension down, and then it bends it off, and then the wiring lights up, lights the whole thing.
There we go. You ready, Jefferson?
Yep. Now the O2's working.
Let's check.
And see, now it's not wigging out.
Hey, that looks solid.
Yep.
I like that. Now you just bounce between coolant temp enrichment and the map, and you're just making sure everything's kind of talking and jiving, and that it's not putting all that fuel back in that you just took out and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. 172, so we gotta get 10. All right. I got the door open. It's such a beautiful day out here in Colorado. Blows out the camera a little bit, but I mean, just, you guys get the point. This thing is just awesome. Now let's get to ripping. Dyno. That's just starting. We're just beginning. Any big corrections or?
No. No, like I had some down here, like on the, this is like all D-cell right here.
Mm-hmm, yep.
But look, up here, I'm within 1.
Well, that's good.
So
And it
I'm
looks
not
like
even
it's pulling
gonna,
good air too.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we're at 93 right there.
What kind of ignition's in it?
Let me get the log pulled up real quick. I mean, we could probably rev it a little farther too.
Where'd you take it to?
64. It's showing it still wants some more RPM.
Yeah, it's still climbing.
What springs and retainers and stuff are in this? Okay,
So-
It's a
okay.
blueprint.
Oh,
427.
blueprint.
427.
Blueprint, excuse me.
So the dyno sheet, they took it to 67
Okay.
on the dyno sheet,
Okay.
but that was with the stock LS3 intake.
That's already a good starting point.
I popped it to 74 once. Didn't mean to. It was still pulling, and I just sounded good and it was pulling.
That's it.
Like even on the pin, on inputs, I'm not seeing. The only input I see is the TPS, brake pedal.
Yeah. Pretty decent. And the drive-by-wire stuff's working all good?
Yeah.
The breather's a little small, but addressing that. Look at that beautiful thing. Jeep Life. That sounds really good. Now remember, we're turning some 40-inch tires through a whole lot of drivetrain. Let's just wait a second. That sucker catches you, you're gonna know. Yeah, 366. Good split across the whole curve. Maybe. There we go. So it's up. It's up a good 20 throughout the power band. Well, she liked you. 197.
So I did move the limiter to 67, and it still only went 65. Nope, it went 66 there.
There's like
But
a
it's still,
couple hundred of stairs on there.
there's-
So they're working on where to put the rev limiter. It does have, good internals, so any of this area should be good. But it's a good place to start. All right, we're gonna whap it real quick. Just checking some things. What is the acceleration enrichment at?
I was just barely touching the gas pedal. It would sound like the injector was tripping, or it was just.
It don't look that big on camera, but it is about this big. It's huge. It sounds really good. That one looks right on top of the other. 370. So it picked up a little bit up top there, but then it rolled over. So just at the tippy top, either gets fueled or the cam's out or
I think the cam's out.
all the
Because
above.
I'm still.
Within, right? In that area.
Yeah, we just actually made it to 6,800 that time.
No heat in the tire. She's pretty damn cool.
Brought all the closed loop and learn parameters down to like 10%, just so that it's not ever screwing with him. Because like literally through this whole pull, we're 0.1%. Like that was just on the stab
enough
right
to stoke
there
you out.
compared to where it was. Yeah.
This way too now, if you do lose an O2 sensor, it's not gonna get way out of whack.
Right. Because so when you lose that O2 sensor, it's gonna read like 918 bounce back and forth. So when it reads 9, it wants to pull 50%. Then when it reads 18, it wants to give it 50%.
Right.
So it just doesn't even drive for shit then.
And after this, if you guys want to go for a drive,
Yeah, we can go for a drive too.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put a camera on the intake, make sure it's not collapsing, and we're gonna make a rip. It loved that change. That was 378.
I was just cooling it off and I tinkered a little here and there.
She loved it. And it looked like the intake was okay, but we'll go to the take.
It's looking good though.
How many inches of travel does this thing have?
14. Well, it's got 14s in the front, 16s in the rear.
14's in the front, 16's in the rear.
It'll twist up pretty good.
Yeah.
It'll twist up pretty good.
Can you imagine? Rock crawling this baby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine. Like that winch, you could climb up a wall.
Yeah. That's one in the back too.
Backwards climb.
Stretch it out. Just put it in the air. Boom.
Back and forth.
Alright, fire it on up.
Alright, so we're gonna take it on a drive, work out some tip-in stuff, and this should be back shortly. There it goes.
Pretty nice.
That is pretty awesome.
That's an awesome gas bill.
Yeah.
Makes me want to get one.
I know with the mountains here, it's perfect. Yeah, I can't get her to do
Yeah, it shouldn't now. That's the thing, we're within, 1 to 2% corrections there. So now the fuel map's nice and smooth and happy.
I wanted to see if I can hand you one.
it. Yeah, what do you got?
So my other thing is I'm a DJ. So that's where most of my, life has been in the entertainment world. So I've been in the radio station for 20 years.
That's awesome.
So, I do a lot of nightclubs, raves, all the old school underground stuff from back in the day. And yeah, that's my stage name right there.
That's cool. I know I just saw you tag me on Instagram, so I hit a follow. So
Oh, thank you. I will definitely follow back. Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
Real good.
Yeah, that's crisp.
Been off the throttle for a long time. Just touching it, it's nice and smooth and normal.
It's not doing that hiccup at all.
Yep.
Nice.
They're back.
We can download that and save it so you always have exactly where we're at right now. K's all day.
Probably bottom because it's
Watch his fingers. Yeah, your fingers, your tiny fingers brought him out no pinch.